Now let us solve a problem for a vertical balance sheet. So show the following items in the balance sheet of A Limited as on 31st March 2017. So they have given the items of balance sheet. We have to record it in the vertical balance sheet. Okay. So they have given 8% debentures, equity share capital, securities premium, preliminary expenses, statement of profit and loss, discount on issue of debentures, amount to be written off in the 4 years, loose tools, bank balance, and cash in hand. Okay, so first let us write the format. So we are writing vertical balance sheet in the books of A Limited. What is the format of vertical balance sheet? It is particulars, note number, because if one heading, two items are there, then we have to add and write. So we will write note number, then figures of current year and figures of previous year. Okay. Hope so you all remember the format of balance sheet. So first we will record liabilities, that is equity and liability. So what is the first item? It is shareholders fund. So this is the first item that we will record under the vertical balance sheet. So under shareholders fund, the first item will be share capital. Now, so they have given equity share capital and there is no preference share capital, only equity share capital. So we will write the same amount, that is 50 lakh. We will leave the figure of previous year column blank because only the current year we have to focus. That is used mainly for the comparative and common size statements. Okay. Then the second item that under shareholders fund is reserves and surplus. So under reserves and surplus, we know what we'll write. We'll write the securities premium, then any profit or loss, statement of profit and loss, credit in the sense profit. So these two items, then we will deduct any expenses, that is preliminary expenses. So these three items we will record. So these three items require calculation. So we will prepare. So working notes or notes to account. So first note, right, for reserves and surplus. So we will add securities premium, that is 20,000. Then we will add profit, statement of profit, that is 1,50,000. Then we will deduct preliminary expenses. Preliminary expenses is 40,000. So 20,000 plus 1,50,000 is 1,70,000 minus 40,000 is 1,30,000. So what we will do is in the balance sheet, we will write as note number 1 and amount as 1,30,000. Hope so you have understood this. Then the second head is non-current liability or long-term liabilities. So in the question, long-term liability is only one, that is debenture. It's a textbook error. The debenture value is 10 lakh. Okay. So that is long-term borrowings. Debenture comes under the head long-term borrowings. So 10 lakh rupees. Then any other liability is left. No other liability is left. So let's move on to the asset side. Here total is not required because the items are given in the short term. Not all the items are given, so no totaling is required. So we have written liability. Now let us write the assets. So under the assets, first what we will record? We will record non-current assets. Under non-current assets, first we will record the fixed asset, but in the question, no fixed asset is given. So whatever is given, we'll write that. Here it is, this discount on issue of 8% debenture, 40,000. So this will be the non-current asset that will come under other non-current assets because they received a discount of 40,000. So that is an asset. Then nothing is given of the non-current assets. So we'll move on to our current assets. That is the second item recorded. Current assets. So under current assets, what are there? Let us see. There is loose tools. Loose tool is a stock or inventory. So we will write inventory 20,000. Then we will record cash and cash equivalent. In the question, they are both bank balance and cash in hand. So we will make notes. This is second note, cash and cash equivalent. Cash in hand is 38,000. Then the bank balance, that is nothing but cash in bank. Cash at bank is 60,000. 38,000 plus 60,000 is 98,000. So this is note to 98,000. Then the last item, anything is left. We have recorded everything, so nothing is left. So then no total is required. This is only a small sum to understand how to prepare a balance sheet. Hope so you have understood this.
Thank you guys for watching the video. Do like the video if it was helpful for you and subscribe to the channel for upcoming updates.